A century ago, a prosperous black neighborhood in Tulsa, Oklahoma perished at the hands of a violent white mob. The Tulsa Race Massacre of 1921 killed hundreds of residents. It burned more than 1,200 homes and erased years of black success. It's a story being told in the new documentary, Tulsa Burning.
Black communities deserve the opportunity to confront the past.
Our city has been stuck since then. We've never recovered.
Tulsa was the best place in the nation for African Americans.
We have everything from hotels, theaters,
doctors, lawyers.
People refer to it as Black Wall Street.
Showing black people that a new world was possible.
Director Stanley Nelson joins us live with more on Tulsa Burning, the 1921 Race Massacre. And it's good to have you with us, Stanley. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you.
So let's start by talking about how this project came together. How did you end up, becoming such a huge part of this?
Well, I was approached by a production company, and they already had Russell Westbrook on board, who has spent so many years playing basketball in Oklahoma, and asked me if I would consider directing this, and so I jumped on board because I had known a little bit about Tulsa and what happened, but the chance to make a film about it was just a golden opportunity.
So I'll tell you, I grew up about an hour and 15 minutes away from Tulsa and spent a lot of time in Tulsa throughout my life. Not once did I ever hear about this until I was well into my adult years. And I think that's probably the case for a lot of people. This isn't something that we were taught in school. Why do you think it's so important to tell this story it's heartbreaking, it's relevant, and it's crazy to think that it happened, not so long ago when you truly think about the year 1921. I mean, why do you think that this is a story that hasn't been told as much as it should have been?
Well, I think one of the reasons is that the Tulsa newspapers just ignored it and wiped it out. It was like it didn't happen. The Tulsa paper didn't cover it. It was not taught in schools. It was not taught. And so that it was wiped out. I think also one of the most important things that people will learn from seeing the film is that African Americans went to Oklahoma, went west to form communities, to try to find some kind of peace and dignity and respect, and in Tulsa they found it. The black community in Tulsa was the biggest, was the baddest, was the best African American community in the country.
Amazing to think of it like that, and just to see even the images from back in the day, whether it's the pictures, the video clips. I mean, what was it like for you to take a trip back in time and just see what it was, but then at the same time see the destruction that came to be after?
Yeah, one of the most amazing things for me as a filmmaker is that someone in the black community had a movie camera and took film. Took films of the building of the community, took film of the events of the community, took film of people, sitting on the porches of the houses that they built in Oklahoma, flexing and just looking so proud of what they had built and accomplished, and the stores and businesses. But also, there's footage and still pictures of the destruction. You see it. You see 40 square blocks of houses flattened by this massacre.
I mean, what's been the sense after all of these years? I mean, I guess, from what you've seen and from everyone that you've spoken with, what are people saying about this, in Tulsa? Have they been able to recover somewhat of what it once was back in 1921 before this all happened?
Well, the community is still trying to recover. All the wealth was lost. There was no money paid out in insurance. There was nobody prosecuted. So that we really tell two stories in the film. We tell the story of the building of Tulsa and the community in 1921, but also 2021 and what's happening in Tulsa today. The search for remains, because that's one of the big stories that we tell in the film. That last year, Tulsa started excavating and searching for the remains of people that were killed in the massacre, who were buried in a mass unmarked grave.
Telling a story that no doubt needs to be shared. Stanley, thank you so much for your time, and I know that so many are really looking forward to getting to see your hard work here. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
And our thanks to the History Channel for providing production assistance with today's interview with Stanley. Tulsa Burning airs this Sunday.